the most expensive class a gas motorhome ever made. Hi, I'm the host. Welcome to my channel where we share all things RV. And if you haven't subscribed yet, take the time to do that so you don't miss any new videos. I post new videos every week. And there's lots of information that will help you on your RV journey. So like I said in the intro, this is the most expensive Class A gas motorhome ever made. But before we get into why it's so expensive, let's see what makes this coach so special. It has 6 slides, the typical front cap and fiberglass roof, full body paint, 8 tires, a tag axle, a full rear cap, dual air conditioner, power patio, awning with LED lights, electric tongue, jack, solar panels, an electric fireplace, and probably the nicest interior I have ever seen in a motorhome. Let's start in the front. There are 2 very comfortable looking Captain S chairs with a small table between them that can be used for dining or working. Across from the front seats is the wet bath, which has a composting toilet, a Korean countertop, a very nice sink with a solid surface countertop, and a glass shower door. Moving through the coach, we come to the slides which house the sofa and an entertainment center. The sofa has an electric fireplace in front of it, and it easily converts to a bed for guests. Across from that is the entertainment center, which houses a 75-inch TV. Above the entertainment center is the only thing cheap about this coach, the air conditioning unit. You would think that they would put a high-end Dometic or maybe even a Winter Guard in this coach, but no. It's a cheap Coleman. Let me know in the comments if you think that's funny. Also in this slide is the control panel and lots of storage space above the entertainment center and below the TV. We now come to the kitchen, which has a huge island in the middle of the coach. On the island is a 36-inch cooktop with 4 burners, a microwave oven, and a very large Korean sink. Above the cooktop is a range hood with LED lighting. All of the kitchen cabinets are made from solid wood. The refrigerator is a Samsung and the dishwasher is a Haier. On the opposite side of the island is the prep sink with an undermount sink and a wine chiller below it. There's also a trash compactor here too. Behind the prep sink is a pantry with LED lighting inside. Continuing with the kitchen theme, on the opposite side of the coach is a second refrigerator with freezer, and next to that is a warming drawer. Moving toward the rear of the coach, we come to the bedroom. What a beautiful bedroom this is. The bed is a king size with a solid surface headboard attached to it. There are drawers on both sides of the bed with more storage above it. In the closet, there is a safe and a washer and dryer combo unit. Next to the bed is a dresser with a flat screen TV on top of it. I want one! In the rear of the coach is the bathroom! Here is another beautiful Korean countertop with a vessel sink and a mirror above it. The shower is very spacious with a seat and a handheld shower head. In the opposite corner is the toilet. In the rear wall, there is a cabinet with a medicine cabinet above it. Now, let's go outside and take a closer look at the coach. Starting at the front of the coach, there are 2 power steps that pull out from under the front cap to help you enter the coach. Now, I think this is a great idea, but I'm worried that someone is going to try to use these as permanent stairs to get into the coach. That would be a big mistake, because these are not designed to hold your weight if you're not actually driving the coach. These are called landing gear. They are designed to support the weight of the coach while it's parked, not people trying to climb the side of the coach. I really hope that no one tries this. Now, on each side of the coach, there are 3 slides. All of the slide outs have toppers to protect the furniture from the elements. Now, let's go to the back of the coach. There are 2 more slides here. In the back, one of the slides holds the full queen-size bed and the other one holds the wardrobe and a TV. In the back wall of the coach is a ladder that goes up to the roof. On the roof, you will find 2 solar panels. They are mounted on a slide-out tray so they can be retracted if the owner goes through a car wash. I didn't think that anyone would actually go through a car wash with their coach hooked up, but it looks like someone did because they installed these. There is also a roof-mounted ventilator here too. Now, let's look at the hitch. This is a unique hitch. It looks like it was designed by Willy Wonka. It sticks way out from the back of the coach. I wonder why they designed it this way. Well, if you look inside the coach, you can see why they built it this way. This is a full-body paint job, so they had to build a huge overhang to protect the paint job. If you're wondering how much this bad boy weighs, it weighs 50,000 pounds, which explains why it needs such a big overhang to protect the paint job. Okay, so now we know everything about the coach, but we still haven't answered the question, why is it so expensive? This coach is hand-built. It took 9 months to build this coach, and it's built on a custom order. The previous owner ordered this coach exactly the way he wanted it, and he wasn't afraid to spend money. Everything in this coach is top of the line. For example, the appliances are top of the line. The cabinets are solid wood. The countertops are and the electronics are top of the line! I want to talk about the generator for a minute. The generator is a Kohler 30 kW diesel generator. Now, I love Kohler generators. My last 2 coaches had Kohler generators, and I've never had a problem with them. However, if you're comparing it to the Privo has a 20 kW Neon generator, which is also a great generator. So why is the Kohler so much better? Well, it's not really better. It just makes more power. Why would you need a 30 kilowatt generator in a motorhome? Well, if you look inside the coach, you can see why the owner wanted a bigger generator. This coach has 4 air conditioning units, and each one draws 15 amps. If you run all 4 air conditioners at the same time, you will be drawing 60 amps of power. Plus, the owner has a 75-inch TV in the living room, and it probably draws about 10 amps by itself. So, you can see that this coach uses a lot of power. And that's why the owner went with the 30 kW generator instead of the 20 kW generator that comes standard. Okay, so now we know that this coach has a better engine, better gas mileage, a bigger generator, and it's completely custom. So now we know why it's more expensive than the Privo. But what about the other coaches that I mentioned? Like the H2 and the H3. Those coaches are much smaller than the H4. So it makes sense that the H4 costs more. But this coach is 45 feet long. The H3 is 40 feet, and the H2 is 39 feet. So why is this coach more expensive than the H2 or the H3? Well, the reason is that the H2 and the H3 are built on a bus chassis. This coach is built on a custom heavy-duty truck chassis. The bus chassis are fine for most motorhomes, but if you want a coach that can tow a truck or a toad, you need a heavy-duty chassis. Well, folks, that's the most expensive Class A gas motorhome ever made. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up to let us know you like our videos. If you haven't already done so, take the time to subscribe. We would love to have you join our family. I will see you in the next video.